It is time to turn support monsters into fashion for me to wear. We are back with Wilds. The thing is, I've done not much on screen, off stream per se, outside of helping. I'm gonna do a private lobby. Just because I don't want people to. So far, the recommended lobby settings have been not intensive per se. Well, I mean, yes, intensive. They cause like a lot of lag in certain areas. No real new event quests yet, but there is Sophia, which will disappear in like 2 seconds, so I need to immediately make sure I've got elemental defense and defense up. Defender high. Medic. Lettuce, cheese, and honey, my favorite meal. I'm pretty sure I've got the right set on. Yeah, he disappears in like 10 minutes. I definitely need to some investigations I'll definitely need to save, because I do have some people, some friends of mine, FoxChan as well as Rena, who I've been saving up the investigations for.
Wow, we sure got here fast.
Okay, I am immediately.
Are you prepared? We received supply items. Don't let them go to waste.
Arguably, an SOS flare is a mistake. I'm gonna risk it. Even if just this once, I'm gonna risk it. Like, these word hunters are... I didn't mean to hit you like that. The one hunters are pretty good. It's just the... literally every other hunter. Hey, Chroma. How you doing today? The addiction continues. How are you doing today? Crafted Royal today. I didn't notice until I went to put it in my deck. Oh, that's nice. That means it is probably a royal that you actually wanted. Okay, I decided to go with the branded Dogmatico. Oh, that's nice. Uh-oh. Where's my Dust of Life? Not really. but decrafting it, craft it again seems silly. Yeah. I mean, why would you bother decrafting it unless it gets like banned or limited or something? We're playing 45 card pile with 2 Quem, 2 Patricia, 3 Albas. Yep. I definitely need to save some, like, I can't fit any others in there, otherwise it becomes a brick fest. Understandable. Like, it's either... But I thought, well, Capcom was grand and all. Nice! That's a pretty good roll. Accurate. I think he spelled it just right. But I can play it and summon it very easily using the 3 Alibas, 2 Patricia, and Quem in the middle, like the kind of good things, and allows me to play Branded in Central Automatica. For advantage. Yeah, you also you get a couple of extra options to send up stuff. Basically, extra deck hate the deck. Or this down just slightly because I think it's a little bit too loud. This is out. I managed to send 11 extra deck cards in 1 turn, and 1 on the spot. Nice. That's a pretty decent ratio. Joke's on you, Snake Eyes player. Can't do anything with that extra deck if it's in the graveyard. Prometheus doesn't do anything if it hasn't been properly summoned yet. Exactly. I think the only one that theoretically can do anything in the graveyard is Ambler Whale, but you also need a Link monster to be destroyed in order to use it. Okay, round 2. Wave 2. Okay, to use your Link 1 this way. Step 1, Step 2. Send Link Robo. Step 2, send Promethean. Get all my cards using all my SR and you are destined this event. It's only card I'm missing is Technical Land, which is kind of cringe, and also a UR, so. I also need to find another card to summon using Odd Eyes Pendulum Graph Dragon. Alright, I figured it out. Odd Eyes Clear Wing. Odd Eyes Wing Dragon. This card in the monster mode is destroyed. If you place this card in your pendulum zone, you can use one of the following effects of Odd Eyes Wing Dragon once per turn and only once that turn. Still. Oh. Sorry, just gotta look in for an extra second. Ah! I'm playing into this if it goes to the pen, so I might get back at the end of the turn. I can recycle it using Meteor Burst. I see. hasn't even come up in a singular game. Or it has even come up in a singular game out of the 4 that I played. In case of Tenpai. Oh. Okay. Okay. Now I can actually catch up with what you said, because I did have to lock it in for a little bit. Because that was a, like, full 5-star. Double gem. That's nice. Okay. So no meteor burst dragon. It works. Hmm. As a decent. Okay, so one effect monster shows the case effect as they discern during battle phase. A single common summon card you can destroy all level 5 or higher monsters your opponent controls. That's a nice wing dragon. I would just prefer summoning Meteor Burst in case of Tenpai. Which is, it works. But it's not, like, specifically great. It's just kind of good. Okay. I don't think there's any other Zoshias. Not for a while. No. Okay.
I heard from the others.
Right. Branded Dogmatica. If it works, it works. And when it works, it really works. Uh, let's look at the wish list. I think that's just, yeah, that's enough. Oh, I didn't get any black ember mass. I need to break the arms. Okay.
Calm the mind
You want?
and focus.
I can share the list. Sure. Depending on how long it takes, if I move on to another hunt, it might take a second before I can look at it, but sure. Love to get a peek. Okay. I guess in this case, let's go for something a bit less hot. Hmm. Let's go for something like this instead. Also, after Centurion, considering going back to my modern Yu-Gi-Oh roots, the first ever modern deck I played, Cheerleman. I do feel like Horus is probably the engine you want to go for, but Centurion is not that bad. Not in the slightest. Okay. Probably exchange Blazing Mickey for someone else. Because when we first met as well, yeah. Like, well over a year ago at this point. If I'm going, yeah, I'm going after Doshikuma. Guardian Doshikuma to be exact. I can spare a little bit. I was new to Modern, and I started with Tier. Truly a choice. Great time to be new to Yu-Gi-Oh! I mean, honestly, for a new Yu-Gi-Oh player, Tierlement isn't the worst. They're definitely worse, but also not the best. Tier format was hard. It was a very skill-intensive format. Like, there are definitely worse decks to start off with. Like, imagine if you did start off. I feel Brain barely understood the basic game plan. There. Imagine if you did actually start off with, like, Flower Guardian or something of that nature. Like, that is probably, outside of something like super complex, like an FDK, one of the worst decks you could start off with. I mean, my first ever deck in Yu-Gi-Oh! In history was Fire Fist. So you do have some experience with, like, combo decks and the like. That's why I like Fire Fist so much. Yeah. Afterward, I went to Demise of all things. Fun. Truly, truly fun. Sorry. Fun. I was hoping to land that. Come on, let me land. Dang it. 20 big men go bonk.
Looks like it's moving to a new area. Power up activated.
Ah, dang it. And it- this is also where my aesthetic read and who knows where enjoyment came from. Oh, from Demise OTK? Like, were those cards actually quite useful in Demise OTK specifically? Or was it just the format? Yeah, okay. I mean, those are pretty decent. Dunozer was famed as the winning piece. Which makes sense. Goes. Come on, let me hit the wound. There we go. Okay.
Me, big guy.
And... Okay. Oh. I see. Wait a second. Oh wow, okay. I guess exactly 8K. I've played this deck for many hours. I kinda wonder how good something like Demise OTK would do in like the modern era. Like, I don't think it would do that good, especially when other like better OTK decks like Tenpai do exist. But maybe some variant of it. Well, I mean, that's just kind of like what Demise decks are at this point in time.
Almost
most demise decks are just kind of variations of demise OTK. Just maybe with like different pieces. What was played historically. Oh. Gonna hop down. Gonna hop down. You are gonna hop down. Yep, thank you.